Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe. Hit on the like button. That way we're encouraged to put out more reliable and authentic news. And also, YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Tensions are rising in Kano State following the brutal lynching of 16 hunters from Okoye local government area who were killed while traveling through Uromi, Edo State on their way home for the Salah celebration. The victims were reportedly attacked by vigilantes who suspected them of being kidnappers. The incident has sparked widespread outrage and calls for swift justice as grief turns into fury among the victims' families and colleagues. In the wake of the killings, emotions have reached a boiling point, with members of the affected communities issuing strong warnings about taking justice into their own hands if government authorities fail to act decisively. According to a report by Punch, Alhaji Musa Dogo, a community leader and hunter from Toranke, stated that the hunters, who had long protected their communities from banditry and violent crimes, were now prepared to act out of vengeance due to the injustice they had suffered. The resolve among the victims' fellow hunters is firm. Many say they possess the skills, intelligence, and the capacity to launch a retaliatory mission if the perpetrators are not apprehended and prosecuted. Though their primary role has been community protection, the recent attack has shifted their focus towards vengeance, as they insist that the blood of their comrade cannot be spilled without consequence. Danburan, a close companion of the victims from Toranke, warned that if justice is not served, they will resort to taking matters into their own hands. He told Punch, "We know how to sneak into Uromi and take revenge ourselves if justice is not served. This is not a threat, it is a promise. We have buried too many of our own, and we cannot continue like this. We are hunters, not cowards. If the government refuses to act, we will do what is necessary." Why I strongly condemn, the killing of those hunters, who are innocent or who might have been innocent, because according to what I've read so far, I think that, those residents had their suspicion, and although they shouldn't have, put laws into their hands, to carry out justice by themselves, but I think that they have every reason to have suspected that these people might have been kidnappers. Not only were they seen with guns, these people were carrying guns. They also saw them with mint, like fresh mint cash was, seen on them. And with all of that, and with all of the things that the community have been experiencing when it comes to herdsmen who have been killing residents of the community, I think that they have every right to be suspicious, but they do not have any right to, kill anybody. Having said all of that, I just want to quickly mention the Deborah case. That innocent girl who was alleged to have, spoken blasphemous words against the Prophet Muhammad on the WhatsApp group. Innocently, she just, said what she said, and this young girl was killed in broad daylight in Sokoto at the time. And as we speak, nobody has been arrested from that incident. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was, put in prison due to that. Even Atiku Abubakar, who came online to, first of all, condemn the act, when his fellow Hausa or Muslim people started attacking him, he had to quickly delete the post because, these people solely believe in defending their God. On the other hand, we have another incident, which is very, very similar to that. The two events involved lynching an innocent, person. On the other hand, you have, what happened in Edo State. When that happened, a lot of people came out. I mean, the Deborah case, when it happened, a lot of people came out to speak strongly against it. But I did not think that we saw anybody from the south or from the Middle Belt region come out to say that, oh, we are going to retaliate. We are going to the north to kill and, make sure that we avenge the death of Deborah. As we speak, nobody has been arrested. On the other hand, the Uromi killing, about 2-3 people have been arrested from the Uromi killing. which is not bad, because we expect that justice should prevail. If this kind of things continue to happen without people getting apprehended, it will encourage others to continue, you know. But what I'm trying to say is that at least the police still made sure that they arrested, some of the culprits that they were able to apprehend. But on the other hand, Deborah, nobody was arrested, nobody was locked up, and yet we have these people threatening fire and brimstone, threatening to go to Edo State to avenge the deaths of their colleague. Can you imagine that? And also, we got a report of a police officer, a uniform wearing police officer, who went online to threaten that they were going to revenge. They were going to, avenge the deaths of those people who were killed in Uromi. Can you imagine? Although the updates we are getting is that he has been arrested. But what I'm trying to say is that, they do not see anything bad, when they kill an innocent person over there on their end. But they think that they have a right to come and avenge the deaths of their fellow people in Edo State. Anyway, guys, before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Innocent, who says, "Remember that your Fulanis and their cows are still in Uromi. You may sneak in for revenge, but you may not sneak out." George says, "So you have been doing it even before now, and you claim to be hunters from Port Harcourt." Deborah Abraham says, "Sneak and enter, so death they pain, and your wicked sons of Satan burnt Deborah to death. May God punish you forever for that threat. If it was in the north that I saw death like waiting, Edo another state ready for now. May God desperate us from these Hausa Muslims." So, moving on, Murphy Jacob says, "What if una go Uromi come make 100 instead of 16? Let's be wise, my fellow Nigerian. People where they eat up this revenge speech, no they follow go battle. Na parlor with better AC then go day. They talk about revenge. So you where they watch, go reason say supporters day. But if you get enter government head, you go here say, who send you? I recall when one my trader bought stolen property from a Aboki man, where they do trade for barter. Na Mopo man advise am to buy the property, but later turn on this trader." Frederick says, "If you like, come in thousands, none of you would return back alive. You think Edo State is like Benue, where you will go and kill the entire villagers and return back home until that time?" Another person says, "If na Igbo man talk like this now, then go they look am somehow. May thunder strike you. I left Kaduna State because of killings and violence, but no one cares. Hausa Muslims killed many Christians and left me and my family homeless. We have to run for our dear life. I was heavily pregnant, and all my husband labored for was destroyed. And now you're talking of justice. Sneak into Edo State now. You and your wicked brethren would die like chickens. Hausa headsmen causing wahala." Akindele Steve says, "You idiot should be arrested for inciting violence. Now I believe those maimed were truly terrorists under the guise of hunters." Musa Abdullahi says, "And enemies of the people, mostly farmers, you would take chill pill. Their lives matters too. We should distance ourselves from these elements of doom and create a difference so everyone knows Hausa are different from Fulani." A round of applause for this man. A round of applause for him. Yo, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.